Have you ever died in a dream? It's the kind of jump from a tall building, fall off a cliff, or being hunted down. The kind that wakes up suddenly and he is about to die. I'll tell you what, this is just the first dream, the lowest kind, and the 5th episode of the dream. You can't die if you want to, because you will be trapped in a dream. Keep repeating the same day. It's like Inception. But it's not a movie. This is the actual dream level. And here's what's even scarier. When you have mastered the 4th and 5th levels, you can see anyone you want in your dreams, including those who have passed away. They will talk to you, report to you. It might even tell you something you don't know. So here's the problem. Are these people made up by your brain? Or is there really something? I am contacting you through dreams. And here's the scariest part. Some people enter episode 5. Discovered a secret. The real world may also be a dream. I'll tell you next. What are the 5 levels? And how to determine which episode you are currently in. Have you ever noticed the door to the dream world in the 1st episode? Every time I'm about to fall asleep, strange things flash before your eyes. Maybe it's a grid pattern, lines like tunnels, or a spinning spiral. Don't think it's blindness. It's actually your brain opening the door to the dream world. Back in the 1920s, scientist Heinz Seagrove discovered when a person goes to sleep, there are 4 fixed patterns, grids, deep reticulated tunnel and spiral. These patterns come from your visual cortex. Why does this happen? Because the brain has a tendency to burn out. Which area is not used, the area next to it will grab territory. The visual cortex is supposed to rest during sleep, but in order to defend their territory, he has to stay active. And that produces these geometric patterns. So here's the interesting thing. Blind people can also dream, although there are no images in their dreams, but there will be sound, touch and even smell. This shows that the door to dreams is not just a visual one. The brain uses all of its senses to build a dream world. This is the 1st episode of The Threshold of Dreams. Only through this door, you can enter the true dream world. The 2nd episode of the emotional stage has arrived. At the 2nd episode, you will find yourself entering a familiar and unfamiliar scene, like your living room. But it always feels like something is missing, or the street you frequent, empty with no one. This is not a bug. This is a deliberate subspace of the brain, like footprints in the snow. The point of the picture is not the footprint itself. It's the white space around the footprint. At the heart of this level are emotions. Your brain will go from the amygdala. This is the area that regulates emotion. Retrieve memory fragments with strong emotions. Then build a rough scene. The scene itself doesn't matter. The important thing is that he can carry your emotions. Scientists call this the void behind perception. He is the earth level of all the dreams behind, and you're in this empty scene. Feel lonely, anxiety, or anticipation. It's actually your brain that's screaming. The core emotion to deal with tonight. And here's what's amazing. Dreams at this stage are often particularly colorful. It's brighter than the real world. Because at this time, the brain is calling up its most primitive emotional memories. And emotional memories are always more vivid than actual memories. The labyrinth deduced in the 3rd episode has arrived. In the 3rd episode, the dream begins to have a plot. But this plot doesn't make sense at all. You must have had this dream. In your dream, you are desperately looking for a place. Maybe the examination room, maybe a toilet, it might be the way home. And hurry. Hurry up. But as we walked, we got lost. The destination is either moved or just disappear. The more anxious you are, the more you can't find even a person to ask for directions. This is the 3rd episode of the most typical maze dream. Why is this happening? Because the dream in this episode is not based on reality logic, it's emotional logic. Your brain will process your emotions, condensed into 5 core themes. Self-identification, craving fear, loss of conflict, then use the memory fragment center to assemble. Become a metaphorical structure that expresses these themes. Can't find destination. It's actually your anxiety about unfinished tasks, chased but unable to run. It's your fear of being unable to escape the consequences, fall from a height. It's your panic about being naked in public. It's your fear of revealing your true self. These dreams will recur. Just change the scene every time, until you solve that emotional problem in reality. This dream will disappear. And here's what's even weirder. There are hundreds of thousands of dream reports worldwide. Completely unknown person. I actually dream of the same words, like getting lost, fall from a height, tooth loss. This shows that humans are in deep consciousness. They share a collective memory. As Jung put it, the collective unconscious. We are all in the same dream library, borrowing the same script. Episode 4. The Real Parallel World. When strangers start to appear in your dreams, and these people have their own ideas, own story. You're in episode 4. The scariest thing about this episode is that you'll think it's not your dream, but some real parallel world. Some people say they have been in a row for 10 years. Every time I dream, I see the same person, since childhood. Then grow up together. They can even remember each other's names and faces. Some people dream of a city they have never been to. Check the map when you wake up. That place is real. The connection to the name is exactly the same as in the dream. And here's what's even more outrageous. Some people dream meeting relatives who have passed away. The other party will say something that only they know, even predict what will happen in the future. And then it happened. Scientists use surge line attractor networks to explain this phenomenon. Simply put, is that your nerve cells are wired differently. Certain fixed memory fragments will pop up repeatedly. The network has two layers. The surface is your personal experiences and memories. Deep is an instinct and archetype shared by all human beings. Strangers who reappear in dreams. It may be something you need to accept, a part of oneself, and those real places. Maybe it's your subconscious receives some kind of collective message. But here we are. The scientific explanation starts to blur, because there are so many phenomena. It cannot be fully explained by existing theories. There are twins will have the same dream on the same night. Some people dream about things it really happened a few days later. Is this a coincidence? Or can dreams really predict the future? Nobody knows the answer. Episode 5. The Sobriety Trap. The last episode is a dream of family love. Sounds cool, right? You know you're dreaming. Can fly through walls at will. See whoever you want. But here's the thing. Once you are too awake in a dream, you can encounter two terrible situations. The first type is the hostile characters in the dream will suddenly turn around and pounce on you. Why? Because when you're awake, the prefrontal cortex of the brain is partially activated. This will upset the original bounds of the dream. The characters sense your intrusion, will respond aggressively. There are amazing lucid dreamers who say, the best thing to do at this time is not to fight, but try to talk to them. Ask them to represent your heart. What part of? The second is scarier. It's a dream within a dream. You think you're awake. Start getting dressed, brush your teeth, look until I found my nose in the mirror. It's on the forehead. You realize you're still dreaming, and then wakes up again. But looking in the mirror, the face is still crooked. You panic and wake up again and again. It is said that the most people have experienced 7 cycles. Every dream takes a step further from reality, until you can't tell which one is real. This is why some people who master the dream of family love, you begin to doubt the reality itself. Because if dreams could be so real, real can be so illusory. How do you prove it? You are not in a dream right now. There is a test method in a dream. Text 10 numbers are unstable. You look at it and then look back. They will change. It's always the pointer jumping. But in reality, they're fixed. So, the next time you wonder if you're dreaming, just look at the text around you. Look twice if it changes. Congratulations, you are still dreaming. Speaking of which, you may ask me what episode I was in. In fact, most people spend their entire lives between the first and third episodes. Less than 10% of people can enter the 4th episode stably. And the person who can master the 5th episode of lucid dreaming, no more than 5% globally. But that doesn't mean advanced dreams aren't better. Every level has its meaning. The first level is the entrance. The second level is emotion processing. The third level is psychological integration. The fourth level is subconscious exploration. The fifth level is consciousness. Together they make up your entire dream experience. And with the development of neuroscience and quantum foundations, in the future we can really crack the ultimate secret of dreams. Some scientists even predict that, in the near future, we can record dreams, replay the dream, even share dreams with others. Until then, the boundaries between dreams and reality become more blurred. I suggest you like and collect this video. Next time you have a weird dream, come back and check it out. See what episode you are in. In addition, have you ever dreamed about what will happen in the future? Or in a dream, I've met recurring strangers. Come to the comment area to chat. Maybe we can solve it together. The truth behind the dream. Remember that every dream is a key. It may not just be your subconscious that opens up, and the deeper secrets of this world.